Go to World Properties tab and check that ambient occlusion is not enabled. Then, go to Rendered mode and set the color to nearly dark in the World Properties. Once more we need to check that the ambient occlusion isn't enabled, because it will light the scene. Enter the edit mode and select the door and face mode and press Shift+S to bring the cursor to it, to add the first spotlight. Now go back to object mode and add the first light by pressing Shift+A. Now we need to set the power to 10,000 watt to increase the intensity of the spotlight. And also we need to reduce the radius to around 0.10 or 10 centimeters, to reduce the shadow of the light. Move the light to give you the light shape you like in walls. I will duplicate the spotlight and place it over the window, and both sides of the house from the top view. Here I am increasing the spot shape size to 100 degrees, to spread over the whole wall. Now duplicate it and move it to the other side. Note that you can use whatever light type you like, and as many lights as you like. I am showing you the way to do it. We finished of placing lights, and we are ready to bake the night texture. Duplicate your object and create a new material for it. Duplicate your object by Shift+D and remove the old material from it and create a new one. I am renaming my material to house.lit. Next go to UV editing workspace and create a new texture like shown, and name it house.lit. Note Blender added to my texture 001 because I created one before, but it doesn't matter. Now go to Shading workspace to link it to our material as shown. After linking it, press Ctrl+T to add texture mapping nodes. Note that this shortcut won't work if the node wrangler not enabled in the add-ons section. Now hold Shift and select the old object from the outliner as shown. Check that the following is selected in the baking options: combined, selected to active, read distance is set to 0.01, output margin is set to 2 pixels. Now we must select the newly created texture in the shader editor to bake to it. This is important. Baking is finished. Now save the baked texture to your disk and rename it and add _lit. This is important for the explain to identify the texture as night texture. Now delete the old object and lights and rename the newly created object. Next, save the blend file. Next, type in the day and night textures in the textures section and give the object a name and export. Copy the exported object to your project airport in the Custom Scenery Objects folder. Now go to Explain and check your work. I will hold Shift plus K or L to fast forward or fast backward the time to check the texture. As you can see, the night texture loaded beautifully and works fine.